just how well has Gov Guam been handling funds awarded under the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act? The Office of the Public Auditor issued its answer to that question in a report released this week. The stimulus package was enacted by Congress in 2009 to promote economic growth and create jobs. OPA Auditor Llewellyn Terlaje says the evaluation of Gov Guam's use of the funds came at the request of the Office of the Department of Interior. According to the report, there are areas that need improvement.
Despite the Congress having an unprecedented commitment towards accountability and transparency with the ARRA Act, we found that the ARRA funds that Gov Guam maintains is treated the same as regular federal grants.
Meaning Gov Guam needs to increase its transparency and accountability for the funds, which come with different guidelines than other federal grants. The government also needs to spend it faster, according to the report. Between February of 2009 and September of 2010, Guam received $234.6 million in ARRA funding. As of September 2010, only $82.9 million was spent, leaving $151 million untapped.
Well, there is a deadline to expend the monies, and if you don't expend it, it could be lost.
The deadline is September of this year, leaving Gov Guam only 5 short months to spend the remaining money. This short time frame opens the door for other potential problems, according to Auditor Jarek Hernandez, who also worked on the report.
With the amount being so large at $151 million, it leaves greater room for procurement irregularities, errors, omissions, and even potential fraud.
Another finding in this report by the Office of the Public Auditor are that there are discrepancies between the Guam Recovery website and the Federal Recovery website. Discrepancies in both the amount received and expended.
The guideline is that if you were going to have a state website, that it mirror the information presented on the Federal Recovery website.
In addition, Hernandez says guidelines exist stating all agencies which receive ARRA funding should have a section on their website devoted to the grants. OPA found only 8 agencies out of 21 are following that rule. OPA issued recommendations to increase oversight responsibilities and to reconcile differences in the local and federal websites. But while Gov Guam has a long way to go in its handling of ARRA funding, Governor Eddie Calvo has taken steps to address the issue. In February, Calvo created an ARRA Rapid Grant Response Team, comprised of his Chief Financial Officer, the Lieutenant Governor's Chief of Staff, a Special Assistant for Education, and staff from BBMR and the Guam State Clearinghouse Office. The team is tasked with addressing issues related to ARRA funding. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Lanny Walker.